What it do, what it do, what it do, man. We back. WTF Monday, like we always do. As I promised y'all this season, I'm consistent. I'm consistent this year. I told y'all. I'm very consistent this year. But let's get into it. I got my brother Eshan with me. What's up, man?
What's up, man? How are you doing?
Everything good, man. I got my compadre, Cowboys corner. What's up, brother?
What's up, everybody in his house?
Yeah, man. It's all good. It's all
Welcome
good.
back, Eshan.
It's good to be back, man.
Was your family from Arkansas?
No.
Oh, well, we know what you didn't get.
That man crazy.
Man, come on, man. I met with my sister, man. One of my sisters.
What's up, Alan? What it do? What it do? Travis, what's up? The game was boring. I'm sorry. That game was boring. I'm sorry.
Alan?
What game? The Cowboys game?
I think he's talking about because we blew him out, maybe.
Yeah, we had a couple people come on in the chat. Hey, I hope Aiden come in here. I got some for his ass too.
From the last show?
No, from a few years ago, he left a sneaky ass comment on my page. I screenshot it too.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Like bygones be bygones. Be better than that.
San Fran game.
It's the internet.
More. Oh, don't be worried, man. It is what it is. But let's get into it, man. So we're gonna close out last night game with all our thoughts and everything about it.
Mm-hmm.
So we can move on
to
some competition.
Yeah.
Up in San Francisco.
Rhyming. Rhyming awesome.
I'm glad we did what we could, but the Pats suck. I'm ready for next week. See, we got to stop that. We got to stop that. Listen.
What, that the Pats suck?
We are the only fan base that does that to our team.
Discrediting.
If we slaughter a trash team, let us slaughter a trash team. Don't discredit the win because they're not good. Nobody plays elite talent every week. If the score would have been a lot closer, we still would have been. When you beat somebody 38-3 because the team isn't that good, that's what you're supposed to do. We were supposed to beat the Giants 40-0. They weren't good. I was impressed by the Jets win because they had a good defense. But don't do that, man. We got to stop doing that, man. You know, when we beat these teams that aren't that good, we're supposed to walk the dog with them. That's how football goes. You're supposed to look at that game last night and said, that's exactly what was supposed to happen. What happened last night was exactly what was supposed to happen through and through. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We beat the Patriots. Slaughterhouse, 38-5. Oh, no, 3. I said 5. 38-3. How you say 3 in Spanish?
Tres.
How you say 38 in Spanish?
38.
38-3. I'm gonna do a whole goddamn Spanish.
I don't even know Spanish.
Let me tell y'all something real quick,
Dude,
right?
I stink at Spanish, man. In school, that fucked me up big time.
Yo, wait. I'm telling y'all, listen to me. About 5 years ago, right? I don't know what was going on, but I was like, I can't remember what happened. I said, yo, Mike, say something in Spanish. He said, I don't know Spanish. I said, you a goddamn, like he said, man, I grew up in the hood. I don't know a word of it. Don't know a word. This man be at the taco stand speaking fluent Spanish. He lied to me. He be talking to them. I think they be saying racist stuff. He be talking to them people, y'all. I mean, literally, like all the roles they do, this dude be letting it fly. He lied to me, y'all. Yo, look at yo. I'm telling you, look at him. Don't fool him. He know it.
See, he calls it Mexican food. I just call it food.
That's bullshit.
You see what I'm saying? And so when
he
it comes to
Chinese food instead of food.
Right, because I'm not Chinese. It's not food to me. It's just Chinese.
I'm not black. I mean, I'm not Mexican.
Come on, man.
You heard it here first. This corner ain't black, fellas. He said it with confidence. I ain't black.
I mean, I'm not Mexican. I'm black.
He must have got pulled over today. He must have got pulled over today.
No, I didn't. No, I did. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. We're gonna lose our viewership. Let's go, man. I'm sorry. That's behind the scenes talk. I'm sorry, y'all. Did you see the whole game?
Yes, I saw the whole game.
Somebody said with a straight face. Yo, that's so crazy. I might have to edit that shit, man.
That's really fucking funny.
Not cops. I'm not black. We're not cops.
I cannot leave that in there. That's crazy to say. That was a slip up.
I'm too weak right now, man.
So you say you saw the whole game?
I did see the whole game, yeah.
Okay. So you was texting me, right? Because I didn't get it at first because I was watching the overtime with the Eagles and the Commanders, so I didn't see. But I know you mentioned something about somebody ran into somebody else, and like that. So
Dak and Pollard run into each other.
Yeah, that play.
So let me ask you this: what's before we break it down overall? What was your when the game was over? What did you see? Did you see something you like, or did you just take how everybody else taking? Oh, it was the Patriots. They're bad team. Sports Junkie, what they do? You want to come on? Just let me know, man. So did you just take it? Was it like the Patriots, or did you see something that we could, grow on?
Well, I mean, I saw like a little bit of both, I would say. I mean, the defense played a lot better. I could say that. And I mean, that's obvious because they had, a scoop and score and pick six. Deron Bland played fantastic, a lot better than he did last week. So, but to be honest, I feel about this game the same as I felt the past 3 weeks, in a sense that what really is concerning to me is the still like we've been talking about the whole season about the red zone inefficiency, because we're not able to cash in and consistently in the red zone. And that's going to serve as a problem, man. I'm not discrediting the win against the Patriots. I do think the Patriots are not that good, but at the same time, I'm very happy with the win. But I just think, I mean, for me, there is offensively is really where my concerns are, to be completely honest, because we're able to move up the field, but it's almost like when we get into the red zone, I feel like because it's been a problem, these guys are starting to press. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it was one of the first couple of drives, I forget it's when I was texting you about Dak and Pollard. It's a normal stretch play, and they just bumped into each other. So when I saw that, I was like, they're either pressing or because that does not make any sense why you would fuck up a normal stretch play that you would not fuck up anywhere else on the field. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, that's kind of where my thoughts were. But I mean, I'm happy. I'm very happy with the win. Defense played a lot better. They need to stay consistent. But what's really giving me cause for concern is because if they're not getting turnovers, and I understand that turnovers are a big part of defense, we're not able to score touchdowns if these guys are not getting scoop and scores and pick sixes. I mean, the defense single-handedly scored 12 points, and or like 14 points, right? So I'm just like, if that does not happen, what are we going to be doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, because we're not able to score consistently, man. I mean, even the touchdown, other than the one Dowdle play that was in the red zone, we didn't score anything in the red zone. Even the CD pass was outside. So I'm just like, they keep saying, "Oh, we're going to clean it up. Oh, we're going to clean it up." But when? Guys, we're a quarter of a way into the season. You know what I mean? And we're playing the 49ers next, who, if they don't turn the football over, if we don't force turnovers, what's going to be our situation? You know, I'm not going to jump the topic by talking about them right now, but that's kind of where my concern is. I mean, yes, we completely trashed the Patriots, but against better teams, man, playing like we're playing in the red zone, it's not going to cut it. So, like, that's kind of where my big picture thoughts are on the game.
Cowboys corner.
This man breaking into cars, y'all.
Cowboys corner. No, I owe my door. I forgot I had hit the lock button. Next Sunday, Cowboys. East side, what it do? Cowboys, what you took away from that game overall, just as a team collectively, man? Did you see some things you like or some things you didn't like?
Well, I found out today, how long we've been going live? For 10 minutes and 6 seconds, that there are cows in Los Angeles, and one of them licked the top of Eshan's head. Let me see that cow lick back there. Look at that cow lick. That's one hell of a cow lick. Look at that cow lick.
What the fuck?
Anyway, what a cow lick is.
Wait, come on.
But no, it's no, Google what a cow lick is.
Man,
you don't know what it is.
He don't know what a cow lick is.
Man, that's just crazy. Continue the show, man.
This is part of the show, but you didn't know that. But
come on, man.
No, the Dallas Cowboys took care of business. Yeah, it might have been a boring game. Yeah, you had some sense of relief, because of the Cowboys kicking ass. Strip fumbles, pick six. A lot of that's Mac Jones's fault, throwing across his body. Like,
yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah,
but Mike had 20 cow licks at his top. You dang right I did, baby. You dang right I did.
Come on, man.
But no, we took care of business, man. That's what you want. They didn't answer any questions. Yeah, I mean the defense answered. Yeah, they can still take the ball away. But the offense out of 8 tries scored once.
Yep.
But I will say this: 5th quarter Cowboys.
Yeah.
Who was screaming on this panel to bring Sean McEwen up from the practice squad?
Yes, you did. After Henderson was stunk it up, as soon as we got on here, that's what you said, brother.
And you know what's crazy? Friday, a mysterious ankle injury on Friday. Just a mysterious ankle injury for Hinder no catch. Popped up on the injury report. Sean McEwen gets called up. Dude, did you see the block Sean McEwen did?
I was about to mention that block.
Oh, Carpin?
Yeah.
Hinder shot would never.
Never.
Yeah.
And then now I am screaming for Deuce Vaughn to get cut and Malik Davis to get called up.
No, I agree with you on Deuce Vaughn. What's up, man?
What up, man? I had to come back on here and get it right, man.
What's up, Junkie?
What's up with you, man? Yesterday I was saying that the game was boring and I don't know if the Dallas was that good or the Patriots was ass. Remember I was saying that?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I don't know. I just got on here, so I don't know if y'all touched on it already, but I went back and looked at his stats against Philly. He had 3 touchdowns and 91 QBR rating, and you know what I'm saying, Mac Jones. So, I know it's 2 different teams, but it did kind of give me a sense of I felt a little better, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I think Dallas defense had a lot to do with the way he played. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
he didn't have time to do nothing.
Yeah. So I went and looked at the stats, man. I was like, man, he threw for 3 touchdowns against Philly. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think he had a QB of a 30-something against Dallas. Yeah. I think Philly was a 91. So I was like, oh, okay. And Dallas made Belichick put the second. So you know what I mean? I think it had a lot to do with Dallas. You know what I mean? Yesterday I kind of was, I think it was maybe that Cardinal loss I was still dreading or whatever, man. I was you know what I'm saying? But when I went back and looked, I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Dallas, maybe they did come to play a little bit. You know what I mean? So I had to come on here and tell y'all that, man, because I ain't want to leave it out there lingering like that, man.
No, it was all good. Like I said, actually, me and Cowboys going to actually talked about you today. When the Cowboys going, when you called him, you said you understood what he was saying. We talked about that earlier today.
Yeah, I understood what Sports Junkie was talking about because, it's one of those things. The Cowboys, I just said it right before you got on here, is they didn't answer any of our questions. They beat the snot out of them, but we scored in the red zone once.
Exactly.
Stephen Aubrey still was kicking field goals. So it's still the Giants game. It's still the Jets game. It's now the Patriots game. Right. And so there's so many different things. It's just the same. Defense scored, we kick field goals. Defense scored, that's what's went on in our 3 wins. And if our defense don't get takeaways or score, we're going to have a Cardinals game.
Right.
And that's my mindset right now. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but just because what you were saying, Now I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it was more so. It was more so like you know how when boxers be training for like a big fight, you know what I mean? Like they push themselves to the limit, so when they get in the ring, they can, you know what I mean?
It's easier.
You know
Yeah.
It's like me in a buffet. I push my belt buckle to the limit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like Dallas has been pushed to that limit yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all. You know, it's still early though, so you know we got some tough games.
You got to sub up the sports junkie too, by the way.
For
I
sure.
will.
Yeah.
I will. Hollywood. I think he will. I think he's just getting started getting the feel of that position on the outside. He'll be okay. He'll be fine. For me, I agree with Cowboys on and by the way, Greg Olson also mentioned that too, Sports Junkie, about what Mac Jones did against Philadelphia. Greg Olson mentioned that last night too on the thing. And so yeah, I agree, man. It just I'm sounding like DeMarcus Lawrence with this shit.
Did you happen to see who was it? Was it Dan Orlovsky or whatever his name is? Like
I saw
you seen that. You see how they try to do Dallas, man? I'll be like,
I saw that. He was riding. He was riding.
I don't watch those guys.
I saw that. No, at this point, I just watch it just for comedy, man, because the shit's
I was like, damn, bro, but
it's laughable.
He said Dak the worst QB in the league, bro. Like, damn, bro. Like,
well, I mean, he ain't the worst, but he's damn near close to it. But
man, Dak ain't that bad. That's my QB, man. I'm like Terrell Owens, man. That's my QB, man. That's my QB, man.
He's not. I'm not bashing Dak no more this year.
Me neither, man. I mean, we gotta ride it out.
I'm gonna call his ass out. How I see it.
I'm gonna call him out, but I'm not gonna bash him. I'm not gonna bash.
I'm with Cowboys.
I'm gonna criticize him when he's bad, but I'm not gonna do that to my QB, man.
And I will make emotional outbursts, yes, sir.
But yeah, I agree. It has been, and it's so scary to know that without scooping scores or pick sixes or any defensive turnovers, we look like we did. Like that's scary. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Sticky fingers, Cowboys corner. There you go. Sticky fingers that Mozzie Smith finally got to play.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys, be patient.
Be patient.
Be patient. By week 8, you're gonna love you some 58.
But I gotta say Dak.
I don't know. I got in here a little late, man. How do you guys feel about the overall Dallas as week 4? I don't know.
That's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
That's the time we're talking about right now. Like I said, for me, it was just. I know it was just without that defense, man. We still would have won without those 14 points, but Jesus Christ, bro, you're looking at. I without that defense and CeeDee Lamb, I don't know.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Without the defense and CeeDee Lamb, what is the team?
Hey, Fergus short stepped up. He had 77 yards, led the team.
He did. He had a big. Dak gotta stop. I saw we're gonna bash that. He gotta stop that hesitating, man.
He doesn't get him hurt. He doesn't.
He gonna get him hurt. He gonna get him hurt.
He ain't getting him killed. Shit. Bang. Yeah. God damn. A lot of people don't
Tony Pollard didn't have a particularly good game. Deuce Vaughn. That put him on the practice squad. The project over. Put him on the practice squad. He's getting 2 yards. He's gaining the 2 yards. He can't run up the middle. Unless you're gonna scheme him out of open space, put him on the practice squad. If you're gonna put him in open space and throw him the ball, cool. But run him. Come on, man. You run this little guy up the middle. Come on, bro.
He remind me of
Can you run?
Sproles? Is it Sproles?
Oh, that ain't Sproles, dog.
I know,
Sproles is a lot better.
I know, no. I'm talking about the way he run, not his style of run, but the way
you hadn't even seen him run. How do you know he runs? He gets the ball and you tackle him like this, and he's tackled.
Hey, I had a question for y'all, man. I know y'all get deep into detail, but you know, I got a question for you, man. Any one of y'all, is it just me or do it seem like Dak be having problems when they bail out? Like,
oh no, it's not.
When they come, it seems like he's better, but when they disguise it and bail out, it seems like that's when he has the most issues. Is that just me or am I?
I see that.
You ever backpedal from somebody, your mama trying to spank you and put your hands up? That's what he be doing.
Oh, I'm running around in circles and I'm jumping.
Yeah, he be moving in a scared motion instead of running up in the pocket. He runs backwards and lose yards. He's had that problem for a long time. Somebody said Deuce can't block, gonna get Dak hurt.
Yep,
that's what Sawyer said.
Yep.
OG, what it do?
What's up, man?
OG got on here and got off camera.
He's off camera. Remember
what that boy name?
What that man name? But
when he was screaming off camera, that was the funniest show.
But yeah, like I said, overall for me, it was just without CD and the defense. I don't know. Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. They can't get rid of CD. They gotta pay CD Lamb.
Yeah,
they gotta pay CD Lamb through force. Hey, listen, CD Lamb is already projected to have a better career than Amari Cooper.
What's happening, fellas?
When we first got Amari,
man,
he changed Dallas. When Amari first came, he changed Dallas, man. He changed the whole.
But listen to me, that's cool. But CeeDee Lamb is on the pace to have a better career than Amari Cooper. That first 4 years, CeeDee Lamb first 4 years compared to Amari Cooper first 4 years, CeeDee has more yards and more touchdowns.
No, I can agree with that. I just think Amari is a better route runner.
And those aren't made up numbers like Cowboys corner like to do. You can look them up; those real numbers.
He's a better route runner, though. I think Amari's a better route runner, but I think CeeDee.
I understand. I'm just saying, CeeDee Lamb is a physical wide receiver. Amari Cooper ain't that. And I'm not trying to make this Amari Cooper CD show. You know what happens when you put hands on Amari Cooper? He shuts down. Let's not forget when Jason Garrett benched him. Don't do that.
Cowboy Connor, man. I know you've seen a lot of them games when Amari be on the sideline. Don't nothing be wrong with him, bro. Yes. He punk out, bro. I didn't see it.
He's not physical. No.
He punk out, bro. Y'all remember that Patriots game? It was close, man. He went on the sideline.
He was hurt.
Jason Garrett benched him.
Yeah,
Jason Garrett. Yeah. He ain't got no heart, bro.
Last game of the season, man.
Then he threw Dak up on the bus.
He ain't got no dog in him, bro.
He ain't got no dog in him. He a good route runner. All right. We're not gonna do. I just want to say his projection is heading toward the roof, and we got to keep him. He's a great receiver. I like CD, and I hope we keep him. I hope they pay him. Who else trying to come in?
Yes.
What going on though, OG?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm chilling. What's happening with you?
Not much, man. Tell me what your thoughts on the game last night, man.
Oh, it was a warm-up, tune-up. They played against a guy who couldn't run much, so they kept him in the box, made him throw. They front on defense. They front is they good and they stout, but they okay. But
the hand, find it.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you they got to score. They got to find a way to score against San Francisco. They played against this guy. He was, he's not that good. He's been a kind of a bum his whole career. He was good at Alabama. They showed out Alabama. He won the Heisman. I don't know what he did. He won the championship. But when you get to the pros, that don't mean nothing until you start making that paper. That's a different thing. But they played against a decent team because the week before they beat up on the Jets. They beat the Jets, and that's okay. We looking good, but I think they did really well. I think that when they start getting when they get talked about really bad, I think that they show up. So I think that hell, if we start talking shit about them, telling well, hell, that was y'all play soft and you still won by 38 points, but y'all weak. And if we call them out, if they're watching, we call them out, maybe they'll play the same way next week. It seems like everybody was on them about that Arizona game now. So they played pretty well. Got to get a kudos. And I want to come apologize to Mr. Man with the Shades and said that I was wrong about Bland again.
It was you. My bad, fifth quarter. It was you.
Yeah. I'm apologizing. Because I don't apologize that much, but I am because I like for you to forgive me, because
I forgive you, goddamn.
He has talent, so we will see the remainder of the season. So all depends. It's still in the young phase, but there's more talent out there. He needs to try to see can he play good ball. But yeah, I don't like what I see out of Van Der Esch, but we have to ride. Why I gotta say we gotta ride with him? Why I gotta say we gotta ride with him? Damn.
He's your only option. Goddamn.
Yeah. What else do we have other than him?
You know, but I think that was a tune-up game. You know, I look at it this way. We played the Cardinals 2 weeks ago, and the Lord, I pray to God that this official. Remember the guys that official last night at the Kansas City game? They did the Cardinals game against us. So Lord, I pray that they're not at the San Francisco game, because if they are, we will not win that game unless that boy have like 5 turnovers, 5 interceptions, because they cheating their butt off.
Do you take the ball against San Fran?
Huh?
Would you Carter? Do you take the ball against San Fran?
Hell yeah, you take the ball against
you kick it.
You go make a statement right then and there.
You kick it away. You kick it away. You kick it away.
You make the statement.
Hold up.
Hold
up. I don't interrupt nobody. I want to bring in my Brody Cowboys champ. What's up, man?
What's up, man?
What's happening, family?
You're on mute, brother.
But I want to make one more point.
What's up, gentlemen?
Hey, what's happening?
Man? What's going on, man?
Brother?
Hey. So what's the question?
I'm gonna let OG finish, then I'm gonna come to you.
Okay.
I want to say, okay, now I want to go back to the Cardinals game. If we don't get any penalties, if we be careful this week, because the way we play the Cardinals, our offense struggled. So they just played the Niners. So I look at those 2 games and say, damn. So how did the San Francisco D match up against the Cardinals offense? It was pretty good, but they was playing a backup quarterback. And so I always match those games up. Who did we play beforehand? How would this outcome come for this week? It's going to be a tight game. It's just going to come down to stopping the damn run. Point blank. Stopping the run. Who's going to be the linebacker to get in there and tackle? Who's going to be the dogs? If you ain't no dogs, stay at home if you ain't coming to hit this weekend. Get on the injury report.
All right.
Stay on the injury report, because we need dogs out there this weekend.
Just put yourself on the injury report. Let me go to Cowboys champ. Cowboys champ. Hey, bro, the question was, before we get into offense and defense and player, I was just asking how everybody felt about the game overall, winning 38-3. What you thought about the game?
Defense is who they are. So there's no have to go into that. But the offense, 4 times you was in the red zone. But the last time they was in there, they finally scored with the fullback.
Yeah.
If they would have successfully scored touchdowns in the Cardinals game every time they was in the red zone, we would have beaten the Cardinals, and you wouldn't be hearing about that much about the defense getting gashed about the running game. They must start with Mike McCarthy. He has to fix the red zone. In the period.
Okay. Before we go on to the next topic, I do want to say I agree with the most of the chat that say you kick the ball first. Put the ball in Brock Purdy's hand and fuck him up. Get an offense, something to come out there and be hype about. Defense goes out there first, make a statement, stop C-Mac, stop Brock Purdy, fuck Debo, and just, you know what I'm saying, make a statement on defense. Who is OG?
I would agree with that.
So, Sports Junk, I ain't get to ask you what you thought about the game overall.
Well, I told you yesterday, man, but like I said, that's why I wanted to come back. How I felt about it. I think it was a good game. You know what I mean? Only thing I would do differently, I guess, especially going into next week, I wouldn't show my hand with Michael Parsons. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like they putting him on one. He's not all over the place like he usually do. You know what I'm saying? It's like so now when the offensive line set up, they can scheme or double or chip. You know what I mean? It's like they can plan for him. You know what I'm saying? So he's on. I want to see him all over the you know what I'm saying, and to kind of help our linebackers a little bit. I will maybe play him like maybe first down linebacker. You know what I mean? I probably have him rush. You know what I mean? I switch it up, man. I wouldn't just have him one dimensional. Like he's too talented.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's what I would do with him. But other than that, man, it was a win. I'm good, bro. You know, I'm good, man. I'm happy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, I got you. Cowboys, we're gonna start with the defensive side of the ball. They had two of your boys out there who you gave props to and said they were gonna play good, and Jordan Lewis and Deron Bland. Did they meet your expectation in this game?
My expectation for them before this game was they're gonna ball. All
Right.
That was my expectation that they were gonna ball. So when they go ball, that's what I expect them to do, and that's what they did. When they eat breakfast, they ball. When they eat lunch, they ball. When they go to the star, they ball. When they get on the field, they ball. When they get off the field, they still balling. That's what they do. What that boy name? God damn.
Okay. So let me
I gotta give
ask
you props. I gotta give you props.
let me ask you this, Cowboys corner. So Michael Parsons didn't get much. Would you like to see him moved around, or you think he's fine where he's at?
It worked. What they did with Micah Park to work. With Micah Parsons, it worked. Who got a strip fumble? It wasn't Micah Parsons. Why? Micah Parsons opened that up for Dante Fowler. Micah Parsons opened things up for Mozzie Smith. Micah Parsons opened things up for Oso Digizua and Jonathan Hankins. Like, that is why you have Micah Parsons. It's like Amari Cooper getting Dak paid. Micah Parsons going to get paid in the process of getting other people paid. Because Micah Parsons is going to make these guys look like they Warren Saps, like they Michael Bennett's. All right, that's what Micah Parsons' job is supposed to be.
Okay.
So you keep Micah doing what Michael do, and Micah gonna do what he do.
For sure.
Okay,
Hey, can I respond to that, Quarter?
Go ahead.
I make it quick. I agree with him somewhat, but sometimes, like next week, we playing against Shanahan, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna Bill Belichick is a good team. I mean, a good coach. He don't have the talent. Shanahan, bro, you're not gonna be able to line him up like that. They're gonna take him out the game, bro. You can't show your hand. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's too talented, bro. You gotta move him around. You know what I mean? You can't let the offense know what he's doing. I want them to not know where he lining up. You know what I mean? Like, it got to be like, we just got to mix it up, bro. We can't come in there with this lame ass game plan, bro. You know what I mean? Because I think we got the talent, bro. But I don't want to get the worst thing to do, bro, is have the talent and get out coach. That hurt worse, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree.
With two of the old school coaches.
That's a good point about because they know where he's gonna be, and you definitely not gonna line him up there with Trent Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, that ain't gonna happen. Like, I agree. Put him, switch it up.
Yeah.
Let him start back. Let him start there. Let him back up the line. Like, confuse them.
Yeah,
confuse them, man. Because they go in these game planning for Michael Parsons.
Yeah.
They literally game plan for him, lining up at that position. And like you said, look who you're going against. Look who their coach is. Yeah. He's a good coach. He know what to do. So I agree with you. Hopefully we move him around like that. Eshan, let me talk to you about our front four. Ezekiel Elliott didn't really get much.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you contribute that to us as being better this week, or do you contribute that to be one of the reasons why we let Zeke go because he's not that good anymore?
It's a combination of both, in my opinion, because, see, we let Zeke go for a reason, man. He wasn't getting it done on a consistent basis for us, right? But at the same time, our defense played lights out yesterday, and we cannot take that away from them either, right? So I say it's a combination of both. So that would be really where my answer is on that one.
Okay, let me ask you this right here.
What's up?
Would you mid-season go get you a linebacker?
I mean, right now I would say I'm okay with our linebacker. Now, I mean, I agree with the OG in the sense that, I mean, I do think as far as the linebacking core, we do need one other guy with some speed. Unfortunately, Overshawn got injured, so that's kind of became like where, it became a problem in that regard. So would I go and get a linebacker? I mean, it's a good question for me. I would say no, because I would say no because I think as of right now it's working given what we're doing on defense. So yeah, I'd say no right now. That's what I would say.
Okay, Cowboy Champ, can you hear me? You got something to say?
Yeah, what's up with go get? This is it, guys. They already gave up all their draft picks that they go give up. The fifths are gone. The sixth pick is gone. Like, what are you willing to go trade? Trade what for? Like, we still need running back. We need offensive line. We need linebacker. We need to draft a linebacker. Not go get an old fart, right? Like, we can't be giving up this draft equity. So go get is out of the question. The only thing you can go get is a championship, or you're gonna get the house keys because you're going home. One of the two's gonna happen.
I agree. Oh, go ahead.
I don't agree with that. Anyway,
Can I respond to that?
Go ahead.
I agree with him, but this is just my opinion. I'm like the Rams 3 years ago, bro. I'm all in. Like, this is the best year chance we got to go, bro. If we got to go get, man, listen, I don't care what we got to give up. This is the best year. That the NFC is weak this year, man. It's going to be Dallas, Philly, and the 49ers. If we ever had a chance, it's in. I don't care about next year.
Be careful about Detroit. They looking nice too.
I know, but I'm just saying that's I feel you. I'm not overlooking no team, especially how Dallas got mollywopped by the Cardinals. So I'm not overlooking no team. But I'm just saying, in the years past, even if you go back to the Romo days, this is the best chance we have right now to go get it. So I'm all in, bro. I don't care about next year, bro. Right now, I want to go win Super Bowl. I want to get this stint off of us. You know what I mean? And if we're like a player away, if the coaches and the man Jerry, they feel like we're one player away and they got to give up something to go get it, and that'll put us in a different, a better chance to go win. I'm all in, man.
You think linebackers the one player?
No. I'm saying.
Wait. Linebackers were the one player for the round. They went and got Von Miller and won a Super Bowl.
True.
No, they was gonna get Odell Beckham's who they got.
What they got? I'm like the Rams on it. Said, fuck them picks. You gotta go all in, man. That's always. What about this rebuild?
Do you want
shit,
one
bro?
Super Bowl or do you want multiple Super Bowls?
Oh, please.
We haven't won in years. I want to get that off of us. That's why
I won't want a multiple.
So you want one just to go back in a drought for at least a minimum of 10 years?
Nah, it ain't gonna be that long. Cause we got time.
Don't let him say in 10 years deter you from your thought.
All right, let's see how long it takes the Rams to win another Super Bowl.
So
let's see how long it takes the Rams to win another Super Bowl.
You agree?
They got Sean McVay. That's a damn good coach.
Hey, y'all, hold up. I gotta say something about the linebackers.
Go ahead.
Since everybody
come to you anyway.
Everybody talking about Cowboys need to go get linebackers. Don't y'all have y'all forgot what type of defense that he's not running a 4-3. He is running a 4-2-6.
Overshown.
Or 4-2-5.
Overshown.
We talking about this year.
This year.
No, I was talking about
this year though.
You know what?
Now.
I like. You know what? I'm like this. Our linebackers, they solid. I ain't say they're great. They solid. And you tend to forget, Parson is a linebacker. Yes, they play him as a pass rusher, but his position is still a linebacker. My thing is, first down, second down, do not use him primarily as a pass rusher. Let him move around. If you got the blitz on certain downs, let him do that. Third down, yes, use him as a pass rusher.
Right.
Okay.
Because yes, we got our Ray Lewis slash LT. That's Parson.
Whoa.
I'm not saying they're like that. I'm just saying that's our version of that.
Cowboys champ Michael Parsons is LT. Goddamn it! Let's just say it now.
Right.
That's our dog. Our linebacker is Parson. Parson is the whole defense. You see how when we got that when we got the first fumble, Whatever caused by them double teaming on Parsons. Everybody else is eating because of Parsons.
Okay.
Because this whole defense, people didn't realize, yes, the whole defense it's not Parsons, but Parsons is the quarterback of the defense. And everybody else have to show up.
Yeah.
And they did yesterday.
Okay.
Is Malik Jefferson on the team still?
He was signed up on the practice squad. He was practice squad. He was activated.
Let me ask you this, Cowboys.
He's activated today?
He's been activated.
Yeah, go ahead.
This was the first.
Cowboys, let me ask you this. What? Okay, Parsons is a dog. He is who he is. But when a team guts us for what the Cardinals gutted us for, because Parsons' job is to get to the quarterback, then what? Who's that linebacker that's going to help stop that run when they get past the first line of offense?
And know what? Like I said last week, what was the defensive line doing? They was over pursuing to get after the quarterback. Nobody was in their proper lanes. Last week, I don't know what the hell they were doing, but the whole defense was miscommunication. Started with the first quarter.
Yeah.
But again now, Cowboys held them to 21 points in the first half. But how many points did the offense leave behind on the field for not scoring touchdowns?
Right.
Fuck ton.
That's 28 points.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And one thing I did
So that's what people are not. They can talk about the defense all they want to, but it's still the offense.
What about a receiver?
Yeah, so for Pletcher Williams, he was saying Devontae Adams, man. I mean, would I give up a first rounder for Devon? I mean, sure, but I mean, in what case is that practical? I don't know how practical that would be for us to be going out and getting Devontae Adams as of this point. I mean, if best comes to best, why the hell not? But
I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what happened this week. Everybody, the defense, they weren't going in business for themselves like they were last week trying to get sacks. Everybody stuck to their assignment. Everybody stuck to their assignment. Everybody, and they weren't trying to be the team that pile up 1,000 sacks. That's why they didn't have that many, because everybody was sticking to their assignment as far as the running game. Last week, they was in business for themselves, trying to get to the quarterback, and I'm glad Dan Quinn implemented, the way the defense that they ran this week. Everybody stuck to their assignment. The gaps were always full. Zeke broke for a 9-yard run, but that was pretty much it. After that, he was
fifth quarter. Yes, they were too busy to try to be the Justice League instead of the Super Friends.
Yeah, that was their problem. And then this week, everybody stuck to their assignment, and that's how I feel. The running game was pretty much on that side. Nothing. I kind of felt a little bad for Zeke. I ain't gonna lie.
He got shut down. They got talked about, so we're gonna play this week. Damn it. And I hope they play that same this week again.
I think a lot of that was Belichick too, though. He like, you ain't gonna. I know you coming home. We ain't gonna make this about you. We ain't featuring you. You know how Belichick is.
Yeah.
That's true. He good. He a piece of shit. But
he's a super.
He did cheat a lot, didn't he?
Oh, for sure.
OG, how you felt about that defense last night, man?
Defense was perfect. Perfect. I thought that Parson, we lucky. We got lucky with Parson not getting hurt on that leg.
Yeah.
So I think. I still think they need to have him at linebacker when LV is struggling. They need to get, and Dan Quinn need to be like, okay, well, F it. Then I'm gonna still play Parson at the middle linebacker position. Put LV on the bench, or you put Clark in, on Clark's side or something. Because I like him all over the field, but if we can't stop the run, then somebody needs to be in the middle of the field, like him, coming up to hit.
Right.
And that will save Parson a lot of injuries going up against those big tackles. There's been double teams and getting struggling. He has to figure that out, and they got to get Sam Williams on the field and more Flowers on the field and let them play.
Sam Williams got sacked yesterday.
He got a sack last night too.
And he has to get more.
Yes, he did.
Time. He has to spare Parson back there, linebacker. You got to let him play more.
Agreed.
You know, at start of this game coming up, let him play more. You got to show what these guys can do. You got to get that young talent out there, man. They played outstanding. I thought they came up and tackled really well. That was very awesome to see. The D-line played great. You know, big man, he didn't seem as gassed as he did in the past, so maybe he's getting his legs under him. Mozzie's starting to play a little bit of good now. And Ozzy, you know, we need that same energy this week.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, they're going to be trying to run the play action in shotgun and have Birdie to run left and right to try to fool you and then pick up those gains that that boy did against us.
What's that boy name?
They're going to do that. They're going to be practicing all week. Well, let's try to get him on this over pursuit. We're going to fake it. We're going to let him run for 15 here, for 10 here. That's what they're going to be trying to do. Why should I tell you? They got to have contain this week. But, yeah, they got to bring that same intensity. Yeah.
Hey, Quarter.
Yeah.
Quarter, do you blitz more this week?
No way. No
Yes,
way.
you do.
Look what happened the last 2 years when we did that.
Yeah, that's where
We held them to 19 points. We held them to 19 points. That's what you did the last 2 years. You held them to 19 points. You blitzed the fuck out of Brock Purdy. You exposed Brock Purdy, and you're going to win this goddamn ball game.
That's right.
And be jealous on this Capri Suns fifth quarter. I seen you staring at it. Even with your camera off, I knew you were staring at it.
You do the same thing. You just got to figure out how to score. That's it.
We have to score. Yeah. We have to score.
Got to figure out how to score points.
I think we should blitz him more, man.
It worked the first 2 times. They said, whack Piscott couldn't go get us touchdowns.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Woo, I'm on fire. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Woo!
I'm praying. I'm going to say one thing about that. I'm praying. Dak, do not
turn the fucking football over.
Throw the ball away. I hope you're listening to this show, bro. Throw the ball away and throw the ball to the ground. Hell, and get some penalties.
The ball to the ground regardless.
Get an intentional whatever, intentional grounding. Figure out how you can throw the ball to the sidelines. Just throw the ball to the ground. Don't throw the ball to the other team.
Don't turn the football over. Don't turn the football over.
If you feel the pressure coming, run, damn it, and slide. Doc, if you're listening, run and slide. That's what we want you to do. Use those Mississippi legs, damn it.
Those Mississippi legs look like they about 20 pounds of concrete.
Speaking of Dak, we're gonna move to the offensive side of the ball.
Oh shit.
Sports Junkie, I'm calling you first this time. I'm calling you first this time, Sports Junkie. Let's talk about our running game. Our running backs, Tony Pollard, Rico, and Deuce Vaughn. Last night, I think Pollard might have got 40-something yards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 11 carries, 40-some yards, if I'm not mistaken. I'm wrong?
Oh, I don't know.
No, you're right. You're right. It's 11 for 47.
So, Junkie, how you feel about that, man? How you feel about our running game through these 4 games? You liking what you're seeing, or what's up?
As far as the running game go, I don't think we have a bell cow back. I don't think that's what Tony Pollard is. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all just touched on it right now, but I kind of want to reiterate it when y'all mentioned Zeke. Like Zeke wasn't like, you know what I mean? Zeke did what he was supposed to do last year. See, a lot of people don't look at the game. Some people, not you guys, but a lot of people just be talking. I'll actually watch the game. And now those little couple yards Zeke be doing, he be softening up the defense. Then Tony Pollard come in and he got these little open lanes, fresh legs. But if he's the bell cow now, I think we're running back by committee. You know what I'm saying? And I think he need to be put in different positions. Just giving him up the hole, up the. I don't think that's his he'll break one every now and then, but I don't think that's what he is, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to scheme him different in space. You know what I'm saying? And I think that we need to put Turpin, involve him a little bit in the running game, not as far as like traditional run plays, but I mean like get him the ball in space. Our run game needs to be a run game by committee, not just Tony Pollard's our main back and we just gonna get him the ball 20, 30. That's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not gonna work. And then if he mess around, we're done. You know what I'm saying? So we got to spread them carries around, man, and scheme it different, bro. And I think we'll be all right. You know what I mean?
Didn't Turpin have a good run last night?
Oh, perfect.
I did, and I said that before the game. You know what I'm saying? We need to get him the ball in space. Like put him in positions that he can use his talents. You know what I mean? That's what you do, man. Let these
Can
guys
Turpin play running back? I mean to cut you off. Can he play running back?
Who is that?
And get killed? Hell no.
Nah, I don't think he can play traditional.
I don't
running
think he
back.
can do that.
Nah, not traditional. But you can
get. Let me ask you this. Is he better than Deuce Vaughn?
Yes.
Okay, well that's your answer. Would you rather have Turpin?
When you ask that question, you got to talk about Malik Davis, not Turpin.
But they built
what Turpin can play running back?
I think Turpin.
Because he's 2 inches taller than Deuce Vaughn.
Yeah, he's a small guy. You got to put him at receiver. He's good at receiver, man. He's good at receiver.
How you gonna get him on the field, though? How you gonna get him on the field?
In the first two games, we used him on third downs. He converted, and then he got a touchdown too.
He got a touchdown. That's what I'm saying.
Vaughn would never.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man. Stack that side, and send him over there. Man. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
You done with your talk on the running back, Sports Junkie?
Yeah, that's basically it, man. I don't think it's we got a traditional run game like like back in the day, Emmitt Smith. I don't think we have that. I don't even think the league is almost like that no more. Really,
it's really not.
Okay.
No, it's not.
All right. Cowboys corner, man. Let's talk about wide receiver. CD is from. Dude, is Brandon Cook doing enough, or we need somebody else over there?
Well, ask me week 8 about Brandon Cooks.
That was this week. I gotta ask it right now.
No, because if you look at the game pattern, the whole offense sucks in the red zone, right? That's the entire offense.
Yeah,
we're getting down there to even have a red zone discussion. All right. Right. Stephen Aubrey is NFL MVP in field goal kicking as we're talking right now. Why? Because the offense was able to get there with or without Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
So new team, new offense for Brandon Cooks. He is a veteran. He's a little long in the tooth. He had a little bit of injury. Give me week 8. But I'm Michael Gallup's emerging. That was one promise from the Cardinal games that carried over to this game was Michael Gallup. Right. Jalen Tolbert made a little bit more plays. They're implementing him. But where the hell is Jalen Brooks? Give me my 7th round wide receiver for crying out loud. Let me get some Jalen Brooks on the field. All right. Then we can talk about Brandon Cooks.
I disagree 100%.
Well, go. Let me hear it.
No, he's been here. He went through training camp. I'm not going to say week 8. This man is a veteran. He know how to play football. He talked about the connection him and Dak had in training camp. What are we doing? Jerry Jones said after the Cardinals lost, we're going to start implementing him more. You're going to see some of that this week. Like, I know, like, it's either we're going to use him more for his skill set, his speed, and even Jerry, like, he can still take the top off. He still got speed. Okay. So why is the targeting between him and CeeDee Lamb like this? Like, what are we doing?
Because CeeDee Lamb been together forever. Since 2020, Dak and Lamb been together.
I'm going by what Jerry said, and I'm going by what Cook said in training. He said him and Dak has a connection, and it happened real fast. Dak said the same thing. He can still take the top off. He's still speed. I like what Jerry said last week. We're gonna implement him more. He still can run. We're gonna get him the ball more to help CeeDee Lamb out. I just don't see none of this happening. And it's either use the guy or don't use him. Which one you want to do?
So you're gonna take the word of Jerry Jones, who said Dez Bryant's going to be a Dallas Cowboy for a long time.
Who am I supposed to listen to? Who am I supposed to listen to then?
You're supposed to listen with your eyes on the football field.
I'm only saying what he said. What Jerry
Listen
says
to Stephen Jones.
Stephen Jones just his words. Stephen Jones don't know how to put on neck weight.
That's Cowboy. I'm not listening to Cowboy.
Big old billionaire got neck ash. Ain't no neck ointment.
Yeah.
Do we go get one?
Yeah, Isham, I'm coming to you about our quarterback, man. How you felt he did last night?
No, I mean, listen, I think he played well last night. I still have problems with him, as far as staring guys down. But given the game plan it was yesterday, I'm okay with how he played yesterday. Again, my issue with him, I don't need to go down a long rant like I do all the time with Dak, but to me, this 49ers game will say a lot about not just our team, but about Dak. Because he gets all pissy in the press conferences about, people talking about, oh, you know what, the interceptions last year and then the Niners game last year. So to me, this week will show a lot about him. But to answer your question directly, how did he play yesterday? I'm happy with how he played yesterday. So I think he played well yesterday. I'd give him, if I were to grade it, I'd say a B+ for yesterday. That's what I would grade.
Okay, that's cool. I respect that. Cowboys champ, man. Back to you again with the running back topic. You've been talking about this since the offseason. Since we got rid of Zeke, is all you've been saying, who's the bell cow. Yeah. And honestly, Tony Pollard's doing things here and there, but he is not the type of running back that can wear a defense down and get a second guy a little breather room like Zeke did for him last year. Will that hurt us down the stretch as we play these more aggressive defenses?
Yes, it will.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, it will. Number 40, that fullback, you have to start utilizing him a little bit more in the interior running game. Pollard, I still say you give Pollard and Rico Dowell between 10 to 15 carries each.
Yeah.
So they won't wear them down when it carries. But also utilize them in the passing game, especially like the swing out or the little wheel route. No, get them up in space because that's the type of players they are.
Yeah.
Because right now, unless you want to try to see what running back out there in free agency to pick up, which I don't know who out there.
I don't think you can get anybody at this point. No.
You can do what you want to do. It's just about what you're willing to give up for it.
I can catch football still. Sign me, Cowboys.
All
y'all be wearing my jersey.
Cowboys, I agree. Not Cowboys. Cowboys, I agree with you at this point. I'm starting to see that we are not winning the defense down our running game, and it seems like we're throwing more because the defense is not getting worn down. They're not. It just don't have the same effect that we had last year. Not saying Zeke was better. It's kind of like what Sports Junkie said. He might not be getting 5, 6, 7, 8 yards a carry, but he was a hitter and he was wearing them boys down with his 2-3 yards.
Yeah,
and it would get
he was. I mean,
loose.
Yeah,
especially, but you know what? That's what Catboy is trying to do stuff on the cheap.
Yeah. So I do agree with it from that standpoint. OG, how you feel about let me ask you this. Through the first 4 games, what's your confidence level that Dak can maintain a clean game against the 49ers?
I say I give it a 60%. He's gonna struggle, man. They probably gonna try to run the same defense, setting that zone, and can he just make those pinpoint, passes to the receiver? I mean, they're gonna sit on the route. And my main thing is, the pressure will come because the offensive line still beat up. I'm worried about Zach Martin, and can he hold up? Hopefully he's getting treatment. Badass might be okay, but I still think he's going to struggle this game until he show us and all the other Cowboys fans that he could beat a 500 defense over 500. Yeah. This team is 4-0, and they ain't 4-0 for no reason.
Yeah,
for no reason. So
they got lucky.
I agree.
I know they did get lucky, but damn, that defense is still good. So if I would say if Dak beat them this weekend and limit his turnovers, we should be almost ready to go to Super Bowl. At least make a good push to get there. But you will see the real Dak Prescott this weekend. These boys are talented. They're around the ball. They chase. And Dak needs to run this game. And I hope you listen. You need to run this game, tuck the ball away, and throw the ball away.
Yeah,
that's what you need to do. So I'm gonna give you between a 1 and a 10. I have 7 confidence this weekend. I have a check mark on 7. I give him a 7.
Hey, can I touch on that real quick?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I think that good, you know what I'm saying? But if we just look at the stats and on paper, it tell one story. But if you look at the game, it tell a different story.
Yes.
Because like it was 4 or 5 interceptions. Dak should have 5 interceptions right now.
Right.
Yeah. You know what? Because matter of fact, you're right. He almost threw one yesterday.
You know, I'm just saying, if you look at the game, and then if he throw those interceptions, how does that game pan out? You see what I'm saying? So you got to watch the game, and I know we all do. You know what I mean? If you look at the stats, he got 1 interception, but we all know I seen him throw 5 that was dropped. I seen.
Yes.
How many touchdown passes he threw that was dropped?
Like 5, maybe 5. I would say Henderson dropped what 2? Or not Henderson?
Hendershot.
Yeah, he dropped like 2.
He's dropped all kinds of fucking touchdown passes.
And you know what? You remember the first touchdown should have been a touchdown, but what's his name? Schoonmaker. He dropped it.
He dropped it too.
So I feel like he had a lot of times where guys just can hold on to the ball, and that could have been interception. And a few that one last night would have been a pick 6 if our boy would have held on to it. Yeah, but in the same breath, you got to give him his props because he's thrown some good balls that guys just aren't catching in the end zone too.
Yeah, he's missed a couple too, because I don't know if y'all remember that. I think it was that Jets game. He threw it to the tight end, but CD was wide open on the right side of the thing. So
you
know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. So like I said, and then like you just said, quarter right now. I don't know. You just said right now. You said Jerry Jones said we're gonna do this with the receivers, but that didn't come from Mike McCarthy. See what I'm saying? So I don't even know who. Man, Dallas is.
Yeah, when they do whatever come from the Dolphins.
Yeah,
they do talk too much. They do talk too much.
Need a GM, need a sports announcer. He got his own show. He's everywhere. I mean, he's probably in my backyard right now trying to sell me something.
He's a dancer for a pizza.
hey, Cowboys, call me think of that question. Is Jared Goff better than Dak Prescott?
Huh. Stick your fingers. Is Jared Goff better? Oh, is Jared Goff B than?
I think he meant better.
Is he better than Dak? Is he better than Dak?
Yeah, they gotta be better. Jared Goff beat then.
No.
Yeah, I don't think he is either.
As much as I want to say yes, I gotta say no.
Freddie Wood said we are the only team that bags. Purdy had 2 drops ENT Sunday, but the 49er fan didn't complain.
Well, I mean, I think sometimes.
Well, that's them. They used to failure.
Man, this is the problem.
Stephanie said they are the same. I might agree with that, Stephanie. Go ahead, Carter.
This is the problem why media is the focal point of the Dallas Cowboys because of the fans.
Yes. Yeah.
Deuce the Fluke was supposed to be the Barry Sanders. That's what Cowboy fans are saying. Oh, my God, Barry Sanders. Did you see the spin move in the preseason against third strings who are sitting on the couch watching football? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, 40 burger every time CD Lamb get a touchdown. 40 burger this, 40 burger that. Cowboy fans hype up the players. So whenever we're wrong on a player, the media steps in and says, ha, I told you.
Yeah.
We got to cool it down as fans. We love our star. Yes, we do. a box of raisins can get cut from the Ravens, and Cowboy fans on Twitter will say we need to sign that box of raisins.
That's so true.
That's how bad Cowboy fans are.
Yeah.
We got to pipe it down. We got to go with the motion, and we got to ride the highs, and we got to ride the lows because that's what the Cowboys are. We got an owner who loves to keep Cowboys in attention. Before the season started, what are we going to do? 4th round pick, Trey Lance. Boom, there's more buzz. Now, what are the Cowboy fans doing right now? I just seen a comment in here. Oh, if Dak don't straighten up, Trey Lance time. We ride that, and guess what the media is going to do if we lose this game to the 49ers? Well,
they're going to ride too.
I'm looking at Trey Lance.
Yep.
Why? Because we allow it to happen, because we ride the wave of everything that they put in front of us.
Right.
We got to calm that down. We got to talk about what's in front of us and let the player play, and let's not let the pads do the talking. My brother, Dallas Cowboy fan, 1980 would say.
Let me ask you this. If Dak come out and stinks it up weekend, if he come out and stinks it up, like 2 or 3 interceptions, I'm praying to God this don't happen. 2 or 3 interceptions or interception, fumble the ball, and he has a chance to run, but he don't take advantage of it. Taking the sacks when he had a chance to run, when the holes open up. If he stinks it up bad, do we think about bringing him in or working him in? You know, if that plays half decent and we still lose and don't get behind, see, we got a problem. When they score, we got a problem. When the team scores, we got a problem catching up. We got a problem catching up. He has a problem trying to catch up. Like, oh, did he try to do too much? Force the ball, fumble, trip sack. Like, if he does those things, do we even think about it at all? We just keep riding with that.
This is why you don't. This is why you don't. 80% of the Dallas Cowboy fans love Dak Prescott.
Right.
Me and Fifth Quarter been pounding our chest since 2019. Fifth Quarter a little bit before that of how Dak Prescott isn't good. All right. Sticky Fingers right here says, I don't think Dak is good anymore. How long did it take Sticky Fingers to figure that out? 80% of the Cowboy fans love Dak Prescott. They think he's fucking Tom Brady. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
They have him top 3 quarterback. Ask him. Oh, he's top 3 all day long. Don't even argue with him. Right? And that's why if Dak takes a shit, it doesn't matter, because Jerry Jones and the Cowboy fans are still going to have a conversation that follow along with Dak and that Trey Lance, because this is what Jerry Jones wanted, but we're still stuck with Dak attack.
What about Cooper?
They're not going to go to Cooper too, I don't think.
Well, he's the 2.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have.
He's a 2. I'm not saying go to him, but I'm saying he's the number 2. I'm saying y'all just skipping over him, like.
No, I mean, I just think, I mean, to piggyback off of what OG was saying about and what Cowboys Corner was saying, I mean, guys, let's be real here. If given how Dak has inconsistent he plays, if Jerry really wanted to get rid of him, he would be gone. He would be gone by now. Like, let's be real, because he is wildly inconsistent. So, for as much as we could talk about Cooper Rush, for as much as we could talk about Trey Lance, Jerry Jones wants Dak on the team, man. Like, I mean, we could talk all day about, you know, all of this stuff, but I mean, otherwise he wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, so like, I'm my opinions on Dak are exactly as Cowboys Corners is on him. I used to be a staunch defender of him. To be honest, I'm not anymore, because I just see too much inconsistency from him. But no, I agree that, I mean, I just don't think Cooper Rush, if he gets hurt, yes. But I mean, replacing him, I don't see them doing that. I mean, I have to see it to believe it, to be honest with you, bro. So that's where I am.
Hey, I gotta get out of here. Can I just say something before I dip?
Go ahead, brother. Oh, Fifth Quarter's back. My bad.
I got 2 things real quick, man. As far as the quarterback stuff, you got to ride and die with Dak this year, bro. If you go put any one of the quarterbacks and Dak don't get hurt, the whole is done. You know what I'm saying? They take up the whole chemistry. Everything is over, man. So I don't think you do that. And as far as running him, that's almost the same. The design QB runs, I cringe and get scared every time. And the last thing I got to say, man, before I dip, man, dude, Jerry Jones always talking about his mortality. You know what I mean? He be making it sound like he about to die next week or something.
He sure
like that.
do.
You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, man, I don't care. I seen some comments. I don't care what we got to give up. If they feel like we missing one piece or something, I don't care about next year's Super Bowl or I don't care about none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they feel like, even if it's not a linebacker, we talked about linebackers, it could be a receiver.
A running back.
It could be a receiver. What if Minnesota call right now and say we got Jeffrey? I'll give up everything. What you want? What you want? You come.
You can have Lamb in a first round. Give me Jeff.
Nah, we can't do that. I'm talking.
Shit.
Listen, check this out though.
My Lamb.
Listen, imagine what our offense would look like. We talk about Tolbert, we talk about Turpin, we talk about all these other people, what they might be, and all this other, and Cooks and all this stuff. Imagine if you had Gallup over here and another elite receiver over here, and you put CD in the slot. I think it would be Super Bowl right now. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I think whatever it is in closing, bro, I think whatever it is we got to do it this year, go do it, man. I don't care what.
That's what I'm with. Yeah, hell yeah.
I don't care about none of them picks because you can go save them picks and he a bust. You draft somebody, he a bust. Now what?
Sure.
Taco Charlton.
Same thing with trading for a player. There's no guarantee trading for a player is going to transition to the right thing.
Man. Yeah. But anyway, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. It was nice talking to y'all. Salute, bro.
Bro, come back on Freaky Friday, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, brother.
Here we go. Hot.
I like that. Here we go. I like that. That's different.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I like that, man. Look, I'm not gonna listen, y'all. I want Dak to be the best he can out there. I want Dak to win, man. Dak's success equals our success. I just know Dak needs a little more help than other QBs, and that's okay. That is completely fine. You know, fucking what's his name? Matt Castle won 11 games for the New England Patriots while Tom Brady was out. Got him paid. Trent Dilfer won that Super Bowl with that Ravens defense. Sometimes it just takes you to be a little bit better than you were previously to get to where you need to be. And Dak is a little bit better than what he was. It's not a big gap to how better he is, but you can see some improvements, man. Yeah, I know it's been 8 years. I know, bro. I know. But I'm just saying, sometimes you don't have to be Pat Mahomes or any of the other guys to get to the big one. You don't have to be. Sometimes a good defense can do it. You know, sometimes they say it take a strong woman to be behind a strong man. Hey, sometimes a man wife is all he need. Think about a corner you married. There have been times. Get out your nose.
There
have been times where your wife been your supporter, and even though you're the dominant, you still the strong man. But sometimes you need somebody behind you, and Dak needs that defense to do what they did last night consistently. Now I know you can't get scuba scores and interceptions every game, but just to be a strong down, sound defense, stopping the run, keeping a team in single digits. You know what I'm saying? We can win. We can win with Prescott. Yeah, we can win. We can win against the 49ers. Do I think they are better than us in a lot of positions? Yes. But all we need to do that day is to be Buster Douglas. For those who don't know who that is, he's the first guy that dropped Mike Tyson.
Right. Hey,
he wasn't nowhere near Mike Tyson level.
Seattle scored. Yeah.
Go ahead, champ.
One thing I want to say. Remember yesterday the Cowboys had 2 of the offensive linemen to come back.
Good. That's great.
And that's one reason why Dak seemed more comfortable in the pocket.
Oh, here go George. Here he go. I knew he was coming.
Oh, Lord.
Here he go. And y'all know what? Y'all, you know what would be so beautiful? You know what would be so beautiful? You know why some of those wide receiver screens don't work to the left side? Who we missing over there?
Tyron Smith.
Who we missing over there?
Yes.
Who are we missing?
Tyron Smith.
Stephen Jones said today that Rico Dowell with his hip and Zach Martin with his knee are going to be in rehab. They didn't even mention Big 77 because there's no need to mention Big 77 because he's not playing this week.
71 looks good.
What?
71.
He's not playing this week.
He's not playing, though.
No, 71. That's the tackle that's.
No, he don't.
He ain't trying to run.
Ain't good.
He held up last week.
But look who we played. We played a shitty team.
CMC is that dude, George. That dude scored like 4 touchdowns, 3 or 4 touchdowns yesterday. He's not gonna do that on us, but like I was saying, but our offense missing a key player this week, and this fucking giant of a man whose bones are made of stacks of pennies at this point.
Who?
Optimus Prime. Optimus
Prime himself, Tyron Smith.
Tyron.
And that's Tyron Smith's
No,
fault.
that's not Optimus Prime. That's not Optimus Prime. That's his brother.
Oh yeah, Ultra Magnus.
No.
The wannabe.
What's the guy that he fights again all the time?
Megatron.
That's
I gotta get going. It's already 10 o'clock.
All right, man.
All right, y'all. Yeah.
Take care, man.
Freaky Friday.
Yeah, I'll tell you my thoughts for the 49ers on Freaky Friday. Bang, bang.
Let's do it.
So yeah, before we get out of here, man, Cowboys champ, man, we got Freaky Friday coming up, but give us another grade for that Cowboys performance last night.
I'm gonna give them an 8.
8. Woo, I like that. I like that, man. We all.
You know what? Despite 4 times in the red zone, they only scored just once after when the game was over with. They finally used a fullback.
Before you go, we get to the red zone that many times and don't cash in for the 49ers. Do we win?
No.
Hell no.
No.
We lose.
We lose. Okay.
So I'm still saying, OG. We should have won last week if we would have cashed in them touchdowns last week.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Damn, that red zone shit make me mad. Oh,
yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say this. They said this the first. That was the first touchdown the Cowboys had in 8 attempts in the red zone.
God, man.
I saw that.
8.
Do we start letting that fullback
56 points.
Do we let the fullback play running back now?
He gotta play more.
You gotta play more. Yeah, you know what? You got to use the fullback in short yardage.
And it's like Cowboys Champ was saying before the season even started.
They're scared to hit that boy. I think they're scared to hit him. That boy's solid.
That big old joker. But credit to Cowboys Champ. He been saying it before the season started. Well, Zico, who's our bell cow? And now for guys like even me and other people, we do need a bell cow because Tony Pollard just does not wear the defense down.
He don't.
Nope. He's a small guy. He don't wear him down.
We got a bell cow. That boy that ran the ball last night.
That boy.
He can come in and soften them up. He can come in and soften them up. You can put somebody. Let him run the ball. Let him run that tater in there.
That big old fullback run with power too.
Yeah.
You know what? My thing is, like on goal line or third and 1, like in the goal line, red zone. Yeah. Use a offensive lineman as a fullback and use the fullback as the halfback.
Yeah.
Like they did last year with Conor McGovern with Zeke. They used Conor McGovern. We scored so much for Conor McGovern. That's why they talk about Zeke had all them red zone touchdown here. We had Conor McGovern at full. We had a damn old lineman at fullback.
Well, you do that again. You put that big fullback right behind him, and boy, we'll be softening them up big time down there.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I'm gone.
Well, God bless you.
Take care, man. See you.
Yeah, good night, man.
Take care,
man. Y'all. Peace. I'll talk to y'all Friday.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fam.
All right, guys. Take care, man.
All right.